Hi class. This is Unit 10 on free time. This is for June the 8th, and this is our first part 1, and this is our Ventures Level 2 class. Also, every video I try to make sure that you can see my email, or that you can, if you're in my class, enrolled in the class, you can reach me on WhatsApp if you have any questions about the videos, the class, or the content. Okay, for today's video, the objectives, we're going to look back at the video and stuff that we what was talked about on the previous video about gifts. I'm going to show you how to write a thank you note, because when we receive a gift, it's often polite or customary to send a thank you note. And then we're going to introduce would you like, and that's going to lead us to practice making and responding to offers politely. Okay, so let's cover our first objective of writing a thank you note. Now, in the videos we saw, or the video from last week, we listened to Celia having a birthday party, and she got a bottle of perfume. So let's write a thank you note for the perfume. Okay, I don't remember who gave Celia the perfume though. Okay, so we're gonna say, dear, I think it was her aunt, but I'm not sure. But we're gonna say it was her Aunt Anna. Really doesn't matter. Okay, dear Aunt Anna. So that's how we start. Remember, when we're writing, we want to tab over and leave an indentation. And we're going to say something like, thank you for the bottle of perfume. Oh, let's start it out like this. Thank you for remembering me on my birthday, and you want to say something like, for the lovely bottle of perfume, or whatever the gift was. And then you want to add why you like it. It happens to be my favorite fragrance. So we're saying thank you for remembering her. We're telling her what we're thankful for, the bottle of perfume, and then we're saying why we like it. And then, since it's aunt, you can say your niece. Oh, her name was Celia. Okay, your niece Celia. Or you can also put thank you again. If it's not your aunt. Okay, so there's how to write a little quick thank you note for someone who has given you a gift. I would like for you to practice writing a thank you note for a gift that you've received. If you do that, please send it to me, and I will look over it, and I will give any suggestions. Okay? All right, now we're going to we're in the student book, the one we use in class. We're going to look at page 124. Okay? We're looking at the grammar chart. There's actually one of the little QR readers there if you want to stop the video and use your phone for the QR reader. But let's go over the grammar chart together. Okay, so it says, would you like some cake? And if you're talking about, like maybe you're talking to a parent and you're talking about their child that's a boy, would he like some cake? Or maybe they have two children, would they like some cake? And then the response would be, yes, I would, or yes, he would, or yes, they would. And if the answer is no, you can just say no, thank you. All of them, no, thank you. Okay? If, let's see, you're at a party and there's a lot of different kinds of food, you may ask, what would you like? Like say there's Sprite, Coke, punch, milk, juice. There's a bunch of different kinds of drinks. You can just say, what would you like? What would she like? What would they like? And then you can just answer, they use cake again. I'd like some cake. Now with the example that I gave, you could say, I'd like some tea. She'd like some punch, or they'd like some soda. So you would pick which one that you would want. Now, in the little green box, we see I'd means I would. It's hyphenated, means the same thing. He'd, he would. She'd, she would. And they would. Okay, so now we're going to go down and do part 2 on the practice. I'm going to get my phone and I'm going to play for you the QR reader. And then you can, you don't have to stop the video unless you just need more time to listen, but we can do this activity actually together.
Page 124, Exercise 2A, Track 31. 1. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, I would.
2. Would she like some ice cream?
Yes, she would. Okay, so we say, would she like some ice cream? Right? And then they answered, yes, she would. Okay? So let's listen to number 3.
Would they like some salad?
Yes, they would. Okay. Would, they like some salad? I was going to put salsa. And then it's yes, they would. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to number 4. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not wanting to play. Hold on just 1 second, class. I'll fix that.
Page 1.
Yes, they would. Okay.
4. Would he like a hot dog?
So.
No, thank you. He just ate one.
Hi, hot dog. Okay, let me pause
5.
that. Hold on. And then we're going to say, no, he doesn't want one, right? No, he wouldn't. right? He just ate one. Okay, number 5.
Would you like some cake?
No, thank you. I am not hungry.
Would you like some cake? No, she said. I wouldn't. I'm not hungry. Okay, let's listen to number 6 now.
6. What would she like?
She'd like a balloon.
Okay, this time they're...
7.
Calm down. Okay, it keeps wanting to go ahead. Okay, now we're using with the I'd, she'd, and he'd, those. So we're going to say she'd like a balloon. Okay, except I put she's. Let's make sure that's right. She'd like a balloon. So she'd is just like writing she would.
Would you like?
I'd like a sandwich.
Okay, what would you like? I'd, just like I would, like a sandwich. Okay, number 8.
8. What would they like?
They'd like some tea.
9. What would he
Calm
like?
down. Okay, they'd like some tea. Okay, now we're listening for number 9. Oh, I think it backed up. Hold on. We're going to have to listen to one again.
She'd like a balloon.
And then sandwich. Then
7. What would you like?
I'd like a sandwich.
Okay, that was number 7. Now we're going to listen to number 8 again.
8. What would they like?
They'd like some tea.
9. What would he like?
He'd like some water.
Okay, so what would he like? He'd like some water. That is the same thing as he'd as he would. Okay, last one.
10. What would she like?
She'd like rice and chicken.
Okay, so I'm gonna scroll. Stop. Okay, scroll. Let me see. I don't think I can get them all on one screen, but if you need to go back and make any corrections, you can. It's also a good opportunity for you to practice reading and fluency by having reading and answering those questions if you have someone you can talk with. If not, I would just practice reading them on their own and just practice that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Like I said, you're welcome to back up the video if you need to get the answers. And let's look at the workbook, page 116. Okay, this is the book that we use for homework. Okay, read the answers and write the questions. Would you like some cake? Yes, I would. So go ahead and stop the video and do 2 through 7 and then come back and we will go over them together. So hopefully you stopped the video, you completed 2 through 7, and now we can continue with finishing it up. So number 2 says, it has a big blank, and it says some coffee, and it says, yes, they would. So we know we're going to ask about they. So would they like some coffee would be your question. And then it says, yes, they would, right? Number 3, you're given ice cream, and we see the answer is yes, we would. And it would say, would you like some ice cream? Okay, would you like some ice cream? And then it's, yes, we would. Let's do number 4. We're given a balloon, and we see the answer is she. So we know we're going to ask about, would she like a balloon? Okay. And number 5, we're given flowers, and the answer is yes, they would. So would they like some flowers? Yes, they would. Number 6, we're given dessert, and it's I, so we know the question's going to be you. Would you like some dessert? Yes, I would. And the last one, number 7, T. Would he like, oh, the answer is yes, he would, so we know we're going to ask about he. So would he like a cup of tea? Yes, he would. Okay, so would you like some cake? Yes, I would. Number 2, would they like some coffee? Yes, they would. Number 3, would you like some ice cream? Yes, we would. Number 4, would she like a balloon? Yes, she would. Number 5, would they like some flowers? Yes, they would. Number 6, would you like some dessert? Yes, I would. And the last one, 7, would he like a cup of tea? Yes, he would. Okay. So that's going to complete the first video. We'll pick up with part 2 in our second video. So just go ahead and please leave your name in the comments section so that you can get credit for having attended the class. Be sure that you know you can email me with any questions about content. If you're in my class, you are more than welcome to use the WhatsApp. And I'll see you in just a minute for part 2.